Hi everyone. My name is Alvaro Reyes, and I'm going to talk now about my DNA ancestry results. I got tested last year, like in February, and I waited like for 5 weeks to get back my results. Those 5 weeks felt like 5 years. I was very impatient, but the, the day I got my results, I was very emotional and very happy to see where I come from. I'm 100% Dominican from the Dominican Republic, the Caribbean. My two families are from the Cibao region, which is the north part of the Dominican Republic. My father's side is from a small town in the mountains called Monción, which is in the northwest of the DR, like probably less than 2 hours from Haiti. And from my mom's side, my maternal grandfather is from Salcedo, Villa Tapia, and my maternal grandmother is from La Vega. Those two towns are located in the Cibao Central. Before seeing my results, one thing I have to say is that I've always heard stories about my ancestors, of my maternal grandfather's side, that I always heard stories that we have some Armenian ancestors, which I thought it was very cool because probably less than 1% of the Dominicans have some Armenian ancestry. So I thought it was very cool and I was happy with that. So now we're gonna see if I really have Armenian ancestry or just stories. So, okay, here we see the results. Ethnicity estimate for Alvaro Reyes. First of all, we see Africa. Pretty much expected, like, because most of the Dominicans, like 90% of Dominicans, have African, different degrees, of course. I'm 23% Africa. 7% of that Africa is from Cameroon, Congo. 5% from Senegal. I think most of the Dominicans have more Senegal than other countries from Africa. 5% Benin, Togo, and 5% Africa North. 3% Africa North and 3% Nigeria. That 3% Africa North like Morocco, Libya, Algeria, etc. Okay, let's move on. In America, 6% Native, Tainos, Native American, which is pretty much average from the Dominican, because most of the Dominicans results I've seen are between like 5 and 10% Native America. The most percentage I've seen for Dominicans is 14%, so 6% is pretty much average. Asia, 2%, not very significant. And then let's go to Europe. I was waiting for this. Obviously, I'm more European than anything else. I knew that. I'm 68%. 34% from Iberian Peninsula, which is like Portugal and Spain. In this case, Spain. 15% Italy, Greece, and 10% Ireland. I have to explain that 15%, 10% from Italy and Ireland are really Spain. The thing is that Spain received a lot of immigrants from all those countries hundreds of years ago. So they mess with the Spanish native, and that's why when we click here in the Iberian Peninsula, we see that a typical native of Spain is only 51% from Spain. So the other 49% of the composition are from somewhere else, like Italy, Ireland, France, another like Portugal and other areas. Continue with Europe, 3%. Finland, Northwest Russia, 3%. Europe East, which is Austria and those areas, 2%. Great Britain, and well, I'm a little bit Jew, less than 1%. So okay, let's now see what was I talking about on my Armenian, supposed Armenian ancestry. And like, can you see it here? I'm less than 1%. So this disappointed me a little bit because I thought I was really hoping to have some significant Armenian ancestry, but this practically rule out that has some. Now seeing the test, I see that probably what I've heard are just stories. So well, this is my DNA test. My results. I embrace my African, my Native American, my little bit of Asia, and my Europe. I'm proud of 100% of what I am, and I hope a lot of you people get a test, and because it's very important to see where you come from. Very interesting, and did you share it with us, and we can see your results too. Okay, thank you very much, and see you soon.